Hi everybody! Today for Sunday Funday, we're going to see how I draw a human hunter. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay, explanation time. I think I'm going to start doing that. I think I'm going to start labeling the pencil portion as explanation time too. Just because, I mean, I don't need to explain it. I mean, it's a robot, right? But that's the idea. Yeah. So here you go. I'm going to explain. So I was trying to think of, creative ideas, and I thought of Dog-O-Matic. And then when I thought of Dog-O-Matic, I was like, oh, you know what? Let's make him a human hunter. But then I thought, well, let's split them up, right? Let's make a dog one for, for creative creatures, and a human one for Sunday Funday. So that's the whole idea. That's where it came up. That's where I came up with this idea. And so it's just an excuse to draw another robot. That's really what it comes down to. Hang on, but I want to do it a certain way. And I thought it would be funny is, let's say he's a human hunter and he's holding up a turkey leg. It's like that's what he wants. That's what he knows we want, right? We are simple people, and he knows that. So he's taking advantage of that we are simple humans, and we are easy to conquer and hunt down. And that's the whole idea, the whole apocalypse. He's got stuff he carries, and humans are hunted down, that kind of thing. So yeah, and I'm kind of playing around with the idea that he's wearing clothes too. There's something about like a robot in clothes, but there's something about there's a lot of figures that I either collect or covet that I want these figures, and people like 3A and who else does them? I'm drawing a blank right now because I'm trying to concentrate on the drawing and talk at the same time. But anyway, they make like robots and stuff, like toys, figures, usually like 12-inch figures, like 1/6 scale. And a lot of them they put clothes on them, and that's really cool because that hides the underlying parts that you got to try to design and come up with and stuff like that. But it humanizes and almost like drops the guard of that it's a robot, and I kind of like that idea that by wearing a shirt, it kind of, I don't want to say tricks us, but it does. It kind of convinces us that, hey, this is a safe thing. I can trust this robotic creature. And he's taking advantage of that. Again, he's a human hunter. He knows that we are gullible and will fall for tricks. And that's what he's counting on. That we won't think twice. That he can outthink us. That's basically what I'm trying to say. He can outthink us. And also, I'm giving him like some kind of sword, some kind of destroyer, some kind of. This is what he hunts us with. Let's say, robot technology. Again, see, we're telling a story with a picture here. So we'll say that robot technology has advanced so much that humans are. I don't want to say a scourge, but we are. We are destroying the planet. We are just selfish and unaware, and the robots have figured that out. They say, what's the greatest threat to our lives? humanity, and so they've decided to hunt us down, get rid of us, and exactly that, hunt us down and get rid of us. So there you go. So I think, let's see, I just want to, let me solidify a few things. I just basically wanted to get the pose down, and then we can move on. Because the whole idea is kind of like what I did with Dogmatic, that I want it to be like a manufactured piece, like they were designed, they were built, and then almost like the Matrix. Have you ever seen the Matrix animated? It's a little, I think it's rated R. It might be PG-13, but it's a little violent, a little adult. You know, make sure it's okay that you watch it. But it goes into how the robots took over and why they took over and that kind of thing. And it's an interesting commentary on human evolution and the way we act and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm getting very political here, right? That's one of the stories there too, is that the reason that the whole Matrix happened is that again, humans, we're destructive, and they decided, you know, we're the biggest threat to life or the planet, and so this is going dark. This is going real dark, right? But again, human hunter. It's dark. It's a dark concept, so I don't feel so bad. But that's the whole idea. Okay. Okay, chicken leg, turkey leg. Turkey leg. Wait, I always sing, and I shouldn't, because A, I can't sing, and B, I've got music playing. I need to let that play out. Okay, and again for the face, I talked about this during the Dogmatic as well. You know, I want the detail to come through in the sketch, or in the inking, so I'm not too worried about I just wrinkled up my paper. That's okay. I'm gonna keep going. That's alright. I'm gonna retape it and keep going, because things like that happen. It's part of life, and I'm not gonna let it slow me down. Okay. This is a good example of, you know, things happen, things go wrong. You just recalibrate. You know, rework the problem. Make sure I'm not falling off, okay? Redesign, recalibrate, and retool. Because that's all it is, just pencils down to get your sketch going, and that's it. That's all you gotta worry about. I think that's good. Let me go ahead and erase some of these sketch lines, like I just did there, but a little bit more delicately, right? And we'll get going with the Sharpie portion. What I'm doing is I'm erasing the sketch lines, but keeping the confidence lines. And as I was throwing my first lines down, those are my sketch lines. Those are the ones I was just trying to capture the placement. Then as I got more confident, I pressed harder, and the lines got darker. So the sketch lines, since they were so light, they erase pretty fast. Whereas the confidence lines take longer to erase, so they stay longer, and I've got something to guide me. So that's what I'm going to use. My confidence, not my sketchiness. Not confident about that. I wrinkled the paper, but again, things happen. Let's just keep going. Move forward, ever forward, right? Pencil sharp, that's what we'll call it. Pencil sharpened. You can always resharpen a pencil. So there you go. Even if it breaks, just sharpen that pencil. Unless it breaks, then you gotta get another one. Anyway, let's welcome everybody that skipped and get going. Welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen, mostly the fine point, but a pencil finer than the fine point can find things that the fine point can't quite find. I've sketched the entire thing out. I've erased the majority of the sketch lines, but left myself enough to guide me. So I'm going to start off with the Sharpie pen because I can control the line width much better and do some kind of robo face. So let's give him some robo eyes and do something like this. Alright, so I talked about there's going to be a new explanation section. So, or there's not. I mean, in the sketch, I'm going to title it Pencil Sketch and Explanation. So if you want to see why we're doing this, or want to know why we're doing this, go back and watch the pencil sketch part. And then we're going to keep going here because we got stuff to do, right? Alright. So I'm kind of playing around with the three eyes look. And building off of this. So I talked about this in the sketch that I'm just kind of, I have an idea and I'm going to build off of this. And this is based, not based, but kind of following the Dog-O-Matic look. So anyway, but like I said, if you want an explanation, go to the sketch section. We got drawings to do. Alright, and I'm gonna just add a few little wires and stuff. Why? I don't know. Just because we can, right? Because he's our human hunter, and we can design him any way we want. And I'm probably putting more detail into this than I should, because I should get on to the other parts, but again, I think it's just fun to create and make something crazy, right? That's what Sunday Funday is all about. It's about getting crazy and just drawing something different. Now that I look at it, it looks almost like two teeth. He's got two buck teeth. Okay, let's see. How about we do like this? Oh yeah, you know what else I'm going to do? I'm seeing that as I'm creating that. It's going a little crazier than I intended, but I like that. Again, I like the idea of let's just get crazy and draw stuff. Let me switch over to this big Sharpie because I'm going to switch over to this for the rest of it, and I'm going to come back for smaller details with this. But I already see like a crazy direction to take it, and so I want to just build on that. Go. But again, this is too fat for certain parts, so I want to highlight it and come up with other features. Again, just to complement certain parts. All right, so that's it. And that's all we're gonna do. Just kind of crazy stuff like that, just to say, well, that's part of it. Ooh, let's do like a bunch of no. I'm not going to do a bunch of eyes. I'm going to leave it like that. Like I said, I'm just trying to come up with some kind of crazy. What would Robo-Man look like, or the Human Hunter look like? And this is also something I like to do, kind of a almost like piston type kind of not really piston, but some kind of metal grid circular neck thing. I like that idea, stuff like that. That makes it robotic to me. All right, he looks almost alien, you know? So let's draw his jacket. I'm gonna give him like a little shirt. And that also means it's gonna be a bunch of wrinkles and folds. So let's also have him wearing like a hoodie, you know? So it's I don't know why, because it's not gonna fit over that head, not over that big old robo head, right? But it's normalizing him. Basically, that's what I talked about in the sketch. That's why he wears clothes, to trick you, to make you feel confident that, ooh, I can trust this little guy. And you can't. Alright. So I'm just going to start building on what I know the sketch is. And what I know his clothing is going to look like, because again, I planned this all out. I sketched it, and that's what a good plan is. A good sketch will allow you to just free flow and follow your design. So not so much free flow, that's not quite the word I was looking for, but confidently follow your sketch lines. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so I like his shirt all bunged up, as I like to say. There we go. So same thing with the shirt. Just gonna kind of wrap it all around. And I need to stop there because I'm starting to get into the bottom, and I don't know where that's gonna go yet. We're gonna put some kind of funky design on this shirt with color. So I'm gonna leave it kind of open right there. Usually I like to destroy the negative space, or not destroy, but help the negative space by doing something. But again, I think I want to do that with color. We'll say robot parts, something like that. All right. Okay, so let's draw a little turkey leg. So I'm going to draw like an elbow piece. We're going to make it simple, just some kind of circular pivot thing. We'll do some wires in a second with this. I'm just kind of doing like a housing design. And again, we're just getting crazy with why not? You know, it's like, let's just do some crazy stuff with if it's going to be a robot, a humanoid robot. We're just going to kind of come up with this is the housing to maintain it, right? Something like that. And yeah, we'll say a little wire like that. Again, just to make it, you know, robotic. Same thing for his hand. We're going to just draw like a robotic thumb. And the fingers over. Something like that. Now let's draw, oh, hang on. Yeah, let's draw the turkey leg, then I can close out that hand. Then I'll come back and add some detail. So yes, turkey leg. That's kind of the funny, no, I'm not gonna explain it. I explained it already. I'm just gonna draw the turkey leg. And again, you wanna know why? Go back to that section. All right, there we go. Turkey leg. There I go again. Singing again. Gotta stop. Okay, so give me some digits. Okay, let's kind of give that turkey leg a little bit of detail. Although color is really what's going to do it. Like that. That's all we gotta do. Okay. All right. So this side is holding the human destroyer, the sword. So I kind of want to make sure I put that in there too. So I'm gonna come down here, going into that part, you know, like that, something like this. And we're going to design kind of as if it did something like this. Now we're looking at a foreshortened view, so it kind of is if you're drawing this versus this. So now it's a little shorter as opposed to straight edge like that. So that's kind of why we do something like that. But again, we're the designers. We get to do what we want. Okay, and so let me draw the hand, and I'll finish up like the little extra stuff because there's only so much we can see, and then I'm going to reconnect stuff there. So for the thumb, we're looking at the front view. So we're going to do something like this. And let me go ahead and add details now so you see what we're doing. So basically, like this. And that's going to wrap around his sword here. So for the sword, here, I want to add extra stuff here, but I'm kind of limited because I need to draw where the sword is, and then I can draw the thumb digits and all that stuff, but I want to draw it so bad, and I'm already starting to draw. Okay. And close this off. Let's say you can't see that wire right there, so I'm not worried about it. And there, we'll just do like that, and that'll at least give us a little bit of robotic features, you know? Alright, so his sword. I'm gonna draw a handle right here. You can see a little bit of it back behind. It's coming through like this. Top's coming up like that. That just kind of gives me a guide of where I'm gonna add that part. We're gonna say something like this. We don't have to get too specific, but I just thought it'd be fun to draw some kind of human hunter sword, you know? Let's get a straight edge. Do you have a straight edge? Sorry, I guess I should have told you ahead of time to use a straight edge, but I'm seeing it now. Now I'm like, no, I want to do it now. Oof, getting too thick there. Okay, so let's do, I'm just eyeballing something like that. I wanted it thicker than that, but that's okay. And then we're just gonna kind of, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's, you know what I'm thinking of? You know what made me think of? I'm 100% thinking of the sword in, what is that movie? Because the name changes, like Live, Die, Repeat, and then it was called something else. But her sword, that's what I'm thinking of. Where it's like a propeller blade, you know, a helicopter blade. Okay, so I'm just gonna do something like that. Color will take care of the rest, and let's keep going. All right, so let's give him some, like we do with all the superheroes, let's give him some kind of packs that he carries, because he carries his turkey legs and poison and stuff like that, and all kinds of different little things in little pouches. Plus, it's fun, you know. It's like everybody can carry stuff, and it kind of breaks up the look of nothing, you know. Let me give him a different kind of buckle. We always do a side buckle. I'm going to do a long buckle. Close it off, connect that, and we're going to say here's another something. I like doing stuff like this back behind that we can't tell what it is, and it's the mystery of what's behind, because we always draw the stuff in front. This is always the hero stuff, right? But what's behind, that's the mystery of what's back there. You know, what does he keep? I like little things like that to kind of show us that, hey, there's more to this guy than just what's in front. And again, it also kind of breaks up the what everybody expects, you know? Because everybody expects the big packs and whatnot. And what is this back here? We don't know. Let's also do something like this. Like, why is that? Why does it have wires? we'll plug it in. You know, just to break up the pack monotony. You know, it's like, why does it have it like that? So we're kind of telling a story without telling the story, right? Oh, I love it. I love it. And we'll say it's got a big old something like that on the side. Yes, yes, yes. That brought it to life. That's exactly what it needed. So it wasn't just a big old belt pack. You know, now it's got something on it. That's awesome. All right. Okay, so like his shirt, we're gonna do just some pants. You know, we're just gonna wrinkle up some material here. These big old pantaloons. I kind of like the idea of just, he wears them, but they're almost in the way. You know, it's almost like, ugh, he doesn't like them, so he's gotta put them on to trick you. But they're just cumbersome. They're just in the way. You know, so it's almost like, ugh. You know, he's going to bunge them all up and get them out of the way as much as he can, but he puts them on to trick you. So we're going to really wrinkle and fold it up. You know, add a whole bunch. Alright, I like that. How's yours coming out? Awesome. Cool. Okay, so now we'll just robot legs, you know? You know, like we always do, just robot legs. So kind of like we did there, we're going to do a little bit of housing, a little bit of, there's a knee pad or something in there. That's the side here. Let's do the same thing here so we don't forget what I did. Some kind of housing on the side, and I like not having to explain it, but explaining it, like with the drawing is what I'm trying to say. So we're do the housing on each side. We're drawing stuff, but we're also explaining like why we did it with the drawing. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So explaining with the drawing without explaining it, right? Good there. Let's see, we're gonna do something like that again to show that it just got some creases in it, even though it's a smooth material, a smooth outer housing. And I don't want to put a lot of stuff. How about we put like a couple of wires here just to show something, right? Kind of like we did there. Like it is connected. It does need a little bit of power. So we're going to put that in his feet. Okay, so for his feet, we're just going to do regular old feet. You know, like we always do. Regular old robot feet. Regular old human hunter feet. You know. You know. You can't really see it back here because of the way it's positioned. So let's do this. Okay. All right. Now that I got that idea, let me try to wrangle that in here. There we go. Okay. So now let's add some detail and make it work. Ooh, we'll say that this is his Achilles heel, right? If you can get that wire out, he's done. Because that's all his housing, so to speak, or his power. Okay. All right, I like that. Yeah, a little bit of inside works that we can't quite see. You know? So there we go. I say we take care of the rest with color. So for Sunday Fun Day, that is a human hunter. So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.